All right.
All right.
All right, we started.
What's up?
What's up?
Tell them what we're doing.
So we are ranking every single Avengers movie from S to B.
Tell them why we're doing it.
S to B?
Tell them why we're doing it.
Yeah, because it's fun.
Yeah, that is fun. There's going to be more, though, right?
Yeah.
With what?
With, like, Spider-Man movies. We could do, like, the Sony universe and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. And we didn't have enough room to do all of them yet, so we're just going to do the Avengers movies, right?
Yeah.
Till we figure that out. But we will. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have the 4 Avengers movies that we're ranking. There are 4.
Mm-hmm.
We have the S tier, that's the best. The A tier,
That's
second best, still really good. B tier, still pretty good, but not the greatest.
In our case, it's the worst.
And we don't have any of the other ones because we would never put an Avengers movie in F tier.
Debatable.
Or C tier. Or D tier. And if you think that, you're probably wrong. All right, so let's talk about this one. The original Avengers, where they all come together
A tier.
to save New York City, to battle Loki and Thanos' army, and form the Avengers. And classic, really important. Without this, the MCU wouldn't be what it is. So, what do you think?
Thor has long hair, so
S or A tier or B tier?
No, it's definitely not a B tier.
I don't think it's an S tier.
No.
It's a great movie and it's really important, but is it my favorite Avengers movie?
It has Hawkeye in it.
No, it's not. We're going to put it right here in A tier. All right, next, the second Avengers movie. The one directed by Joss Whedon, which I think the first one was too, actually, but could be
B
wrong.
tier.
Why do you think B tier?
Because it's just not. It doesn't have what the first one had.
Like what?
It doesn't have like just stuff.
Just stuff?
No,
it's got a lot of stuff.
The antagonist is not the greatest.
Yeah.
You know?
I
and his story of how he was created was not the greatest either.
I feel like it gets really muddled and confusing, and they don't do a great job of explaining it. They rush through that part really fast, but he's a great villain. If they just did him a little bit better.
They should have done what they had in What If the Infinity Stones Ultron out of it.
Yeah.
But it would be hard to make a story for that. But
yeah, cool. Yeah. But still, some holes. Could have done better. Still an Avengers movie, so it's still pretty darn good. First time we see Cap lift Thor's hammer a little bit.
A little bit.
So do we think S tier?
Definitely not S tier. B tier.
No, definitely not S tier.
B tier.
A tier, maybe, but we're going to go with B tier because it's just not quite the same level of good that the first Avengers is.
I used to think Captain America Civil War is an Avengers movie because it had everyone for like the longest time.
Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it? Yeah. All right, the next big gap, I think. It feels like a big gap. It might not be. But this is Infinity War, the culmination of the Infinity Saga.
The best.
Everybody's in it. Everybody dies almost.
Half.
Turn into dust.
Spider-Man was the saddest death.
Yeah, he was. He making all kinds of noise. Oh my gosh! And then that happens. Yeah, I think over the whole of the MCU movies, this is like my number 2 or 3 or sometimes 1, depending on the day. MCU movies of all.
MCU.
This one is really, really good. It's a great story. Never stops. Never slows down.
There's no holes in it.
There's some holes.
When?
Like, well, why did Thor have to spend so much time making that weapon? That took a lot of time out of that movie, and then that weapon
because it takes a lot of strength.
Didn't even matter.
It could have done anything if he went.
And then he loses in the end. So why does it matter?
He could have went for the head.
Yeah, he should have went for the head. It ended up affecting him greatly.
And he did an Endgame.
And he got depressed and fat. So I'm going to put this in B tier.
What?
Psych, S tier. It's like one of my all-time favorite MCU movies.
But Black Widow dyes her hair blonde.
Ooh, I thought you were about to say Black Widow dies because we're not there yet. But now we are.
And then it's brown
Endgame.
again. It's brown again.
End game.
It was
The
the
movie I
end
did
game.
not see coming at all. Had a lot of surprises.
Definitely.
A lot of great endings for characters.
I love when Captain America just grabs the hammer, like catches it.
Yep. Crowd roared.
Ooh,
When everybody showed up through the portals, the crowd roared.
And that, like, those 3 Avengers fighting Thanos was epic.
Yeah. The roar that Thor has, Thor's roar,
Roar.
when Cap says Avengers Assemble, it's pretty fantastic. And then they all rush. It's great. I mean, for me...
one problem I had with it was that they made Captain Marvel too overpowered.
Yeah, that's been her problem since the beginning. That's why she's not as interesting.
And also, there was many chances where other Avengers could have snapped and also survived.
Explain.
Like Thor, he could have snapped.
Mm-hmm. Hulk could have again with the other arm.
And
it's a one-handed gauntlet, so not really.
No, but Cap could snap.
Cap could snap.
Cap could snap.
Snap from Cap.
Mm-hmm. It's just I didn't want Iron Man to die.
Well, his contract was up. All right. So, do we want it in S tier? I think we want it in S tier.
If we were rating the posters, I'd put it in B tier because Iron Man's not in the front. But
I mean, his head is the largest on the whole poster, though.
I think it's A tier.
Well, I highly disagree. I think it's definitely S tier. I think between the two, if I had to pick one,
I'd choose Infinity War.
I would choose Infinity War, but I think Endgame has the better moments that stand out.
I like Spider-Man's fight with Thanos in Infinity War.
Mm-hmm.
And how he easily could have crushed him.
Who?
Spider-Man.
Could have crushed Thanos?
Yeah.
No, I couldn't have done that.
Yeah.
He already had a lot of stones at that point.
Yeah, true. But if he didn't use his stones.
Well, then what's the fun of having them?
Snap.
All right. Well, that's our list. Do you agree with this list?
Yeah. I thought you were talking to the fans for a second.
Do you agree with this list? Like, comment, subscribe. People say that.
Yeah.
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 Leighton's gonna do something special if he gets one more subscriber. He's gonna have
Q&A.
A Q&A.
So if you check the community section in my channel, there will be like a little place where you can drop any questions if you want to.
Just go ahead and just drop them. No, stay in the call. No, I think it was trying to hang up on us. All right. Well, anything you want to say before we go?
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Comment, like, subscribe. All right, say bye.
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 That was so weird. You said say bye.